So, Wilson, we'll do one thing for next 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. We'll talk about your journey. I
Yes.
think though we
Yes.
know each other for more than 5 years, but I haven't asked much about
Yes.
your
Yes.
journey. Probably today I'll take this as an opportunity to learn your journey from 2019 to you being a PhD scholar in India in last 5, 6 years. Let's talk about that today. What do you think?
Uh, yeah, still okay.
Okay,
Maybe if you
good.
have the specific questions,
I
maybe
will.
like
I
this and
have, I
this.
have, I have questions. I will ask you those questions. Then
Yeah,
you
that
can
would be
answer them.
easier.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
that would be easier.
okay. So, first, tell me, you lived in three cities in India, three different cities in India, and you traveled multiple cities. So,
Yes, yes.
before we talk about your travel experience, first of all, tell me your experience of living in these three cities differently. Your graduation, you did it in Rajkot, which is west
Gujarat.
part of
Yeah.
India. You studied
Yes.
your masters in north part of India. Now you're doing your PhD in south part of India. So India is a absolutely diverse country. So tell me about your
Yeah.
experience in each of these locations.
Oh, okay. The first part is about the culture and the language.
Okay.
Like I felt like shifting from Gujarati people with their own culture, going to Delhi. It's normal, it's a universal culture because it's a capital city. Then going to South with also another culture with a language issue. So those are totally different experiences that I experienced, which was really nice. But in general, I can say people were too nice. Only the difference is the culture and the language. Otherwise, being nice to them and also them being nice to me, it was nice. However, some people were facing problems because of the behavior. So the character of the people and my character, it was a match, and I enjoyed. That's why I like India. Plus, I don't know if I'm diverting from the question. The lifestyle, the life of Gujarat, Delhi, and here, they're also different.
Hmm.
That can be applied anywhere. In the city, it was too expensive. Gujarat medium, this one is more cheap and okay. So the only if I come back, the question asked me, the experience was the culture and the language, which was totally different, and my personality, which I can talk about adaptability. I can adapt myself anywhere, so it was
Hmm.
never a problem for me. Yes.
Okay. 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 So what I understand is the Rajkot, the first one, the graduation time, your life was okay, and Delhi, you said, I mean, expenses were very high, but now you are in
Yes.
little remote part of the southern side. So you are saying your cost of living is
Yeah.
very low comparatively with other two locations. But otherwise, you're saying
Exactly.
people are same everywhere, and you enjoy it because you're naturally you're a outgoing person and you love working with people. So in terms of people, you didn't find any challenges. Otherwise, the culture and the language was different. Otherwise, rest everything was okay for you. That's what you said.
Yeah. That's the only issue I got about the language and the culture only.
But
Otherwise,
you
everything
picked
was
up
okay
some
for me.
Gujarati language, right?
Yeah, like, but I felt like it was a waste of time and energy because when I switched to other states, it was kind of useless. So I felt like I would have learned Hindi more compared to others, which I can advise anyone else
Yeah. Yeah. If you know
to
Hindi,
study
you can live
Hindi.
anywhere in India.
Yes, yes.
What are the prominent words you use in Hindi?
Eh, आपके सो
आपके
बढ़िया.
से
Then
आप
Tora Tora, if they ask me Hindatai, tara, tara.
Got it, got it,
But I
got
can
it.
pick up some words. Yeah, because Gujarati and Hindi they're almost the same, but now Telugu is totally different.
Mm. Got it, got it. Yeah, now the
Yeah,
place where you are, the location where people speak Telugu. Yeah, Telugu is a different language altogether.
exactly.
Got it,
Yes, yes.
got
And
it,
totally different from Gujarati and Hindi.
got it, got it. Wilson, let's go back to
Yeah.
your first year, 2019, before you joined any university. Let's talk about that. I mean,
Yes.
tell me about your journey in 2019 before you joined Indian University. Talk about your journey from there. How was that?
Before coming to India,
Yeah.
yeah, Rwanda was okay, and I was already in the university for 2 weeks only, but the course I was doing, it was a scholarship, a well-paying scholarship,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't aligned with my future dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got this chance, I remember we met in Rwanda when I got studying in India scholarship, and you and Mr. Vijay helped us to tell about the place where we're coming. It was scary because going to a place where you don't know anyone, and the way I got the scholarship was very easy. So I got afraid in the beginning, and we're only three. So while coming traveling, I remember we landed in Ahmedabad in Gujarat, and we had to take a long journey from Ahmedabad to Rajkot, which is almost 4 to 5 hours. My friends were like, okay, but for me, I wasn't okay. Like, the temperature was totally different from my country. Everything was totally different, and the way I got a scholarship, I felt like, what if it's human trafficking? Things were very easy. But later, when I reached the campus, things were totally different. I
Mm, mm,
found people welcoming. I remember on the first day, the good thing that made me happy, I met my friend. I made one friend that night. He told me, like it was Marad University. Like,
mhm,
cause before coming, they told me Indian spice, you won't be able to eat. But that night, he told me, do you know, like have 4 meals per day. I was very happy because I knew those 4 meals, at least I'll be able to taste one. I won't
mm.
suffer. But luckily, I was able.
Good,
It was all
good,
lies for me. It
good, good,
depends
good,
on someone's perspective. Yeah.
good, good. Have you ever had a situation where you had a biggest cultural shock? I never thought there's something else around the cultural or cultural shock.
Yes, it was 2021 when I was in Gujarat. Then I traveled to Tamil Nadu. That was Coimbatore.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing people walking barefooted in Kigali. It's prohibited, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So people were wearing like the lambem, but wearing like skirts.
Uh-huh.
Even here in Andhra Pradesh, they do the same. So, and also seeing people eating from banana fiber leaves. It was a
Mm-hmm.
shock. But then, if we come to culture, I don't know if it is religious or culture. Seeing people worshiping like the Indian gods, it was something which I wasn't used to. Also, seeing people drumming around every night, like in Diwali, things are totally different from my country. Like in my country, you can't do the firecrackers everywhere, like in how we want, because they always announce like this place and this place we're gonna do this. But here in India, every time firecrackers, I couldn't sleep. It was something different.
Yeah.
But otherwise, nothing else big.
Got it. Got it. Got it. It's been about 5 years you're in India now. Okay. But if
Yes.
what are the cities you traveled?
Okay. You mean states or cities?
Okay.
Should I
I'm
mention
talking
cities
about
or
I'm
states?
talking about okay, whatever. I mean cities or states because India has got around 23, 20,
States
20.
states would be better because cities
Yeah.
there are very many.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the states you traveled?
Okay. In the east part, Gujarat, Goa,
Oh,
Maharashtra.
Gujarat is in west.
Then yeah, in the west, yes, in the west part, yes. Goa, Gujarat, and Maharashtra.
Okay.
Madhya Pradesh, which is coming down. Then yeah, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, New Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh,
Wow.
Odisha, uh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. There are many cities where I went. Yeah,
You
I think
traveled
those
more
are
city
many.
more states than
That
me.
if I mention cities, there will be many.
Yeah, you traveled more places than me.
Almost every place I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually,
But
a
India
lot
is
of students
beautiful.
after their graduation, they go back to their country. But you decided to stay back and study. You've done your graduation, you have done your masters, then now you're doing your PhD in India. What made you to stick around and what made you to continue your education in India?
Uh, I don't see India as a country, I see it as a continent.
Uh-huh.
So it has everything that I can find anywhere in the world, whether USA, whether even deep down in Africa where there is a bad village. From the bad to good things, everything's there. It depends where you want to be and what you want to do. Then life is cheap, and being cheap doesn't mean that it's a bad quality, with good quality.
Wow.
So I feel like going anywhere else where I'll be spending too much and I don't get what I want. Why not India? It has everything I want that satisfies me. Then when it comes to my career, India is one of the toughest countries in the world in medical sector. So I felt like I have to do it from here at affordable price in terms of living. For tuition, only masters were even paid partial. So scholarships are there. So I can't say no to my blessings.
Thank you. Thank you. That you made my day. I mean, amazing. Thank you for saying whatever you talked about India. I mean, wonderful. Yeah, India is an opportunity. Abundance of opportunities are there in India, and yeah, India is a wealth of knowledge where one can learn from India. That's brilliant. Yeah,
Exactly.
you traveled a lot many cities in India. Tell me your experience as a student inside the classroom and outside the classroom.
Uh, okay. Like inside the school like classroom, you just see the people around you only. That's the interaction that you see. So it means you have a limited knowledge of those people only, nothing else. And if it is bad, you take that image and you say, this is bad. I'm living a bad life. If you go back to Africa, you say India is bad because of where you were staying. But if you want to go outside, I have many friends who have experienced such things, and whenever they were telling such stories, and I feel bad because they haven't seen anything. They just tested a drop, yet there is an ocean which is having good things. So being in the school, yeah, like the personality comes in. If you are good to people, they'll be good to you. If you are bad, it's a rule of law everywhere. But everything was good in the campus. But when I started exploring outside of the campus, going to the States, could meet people, I could see what I ever wanted to see, what I could see, what I used to see in movies before I came in India, because Indian movies popular everywhere.
Got it.
And I always wanted to see what I wanted, what I was seeing in TVs. And yeah, I got that perspective that whatever I see in the moment, the other things, the other side of life, which is also good and better.
Got it. Got it. When it comes to education, I know Africa has got a different style of education, and India has got a different style of education. Last week, when I was talking to one of the students from Sudan, he was talking about India has got a lot of writing. So how did you manage your transition of the education system in Africa, and how did you manage to adopt the system in India? Was that difficult for you initially?
Yeah, it was very hard. It was
Okay.
very hard because writing, I could see I'm making sense in what I'm writing, but my faculty wanted me to write the whole page. So that was depressing anyway. But what they want to see, you can even copy that one from anyone else, but they want to see that you've understood and they want you to explain it very well. That's why, and you can't just explain in few words. So writing, as you write what is in your head.
Yeah,
So it helps you to memorize also and understand both of them. So for me, I just took it in a positive way and it has helped me a lot up to now.
got it. So what do you think about writing now after so many years? Now you are doing your PhD. What do you think about writing? Do you do you do you feel like that is
No,
a
that's what I always do. They were shaping me in the future for my future to be better because I have to write papers, research papers, reviews, and everything. And for writing down, actually typing, yeah, it is easy and good. But when I write down with my own handwriting, I feel like I'm understanding it. And later, I just type for presentation or for submission. But writing down with my hand, that's when, even if I'm revising, that's when I know, like, yeah, I've understood something. Even if I forget, I go back and I see, oh, I did this and this. So writing has a secret of also the connection with the brain for memorizing also.
mm, mm, mm. How did you manage to live away from your family? It was a very long time, right? How did you manage yourself when you're living away from your family?
Video calls once a week. Once a week, it was very easy and good. Also, I'm a grown up, so as long as
That
I
was not
see
a
them,
problem.
as long as I don't have a problem, I'm okay.
So thanks to internet,
And
that's what you're saying.
I have a reason. I'm far away because of a purpose, and that purpose drives me to continue pushing and
Got
forget
it.
everything.
Got it. Got it. Would you like to share some of your most memorable things in India experiences?
Uh, the first snow was in India, that is in Manali, Himachal Pradesh.
Wow.
That was one of the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, which is not in Africa. So
Hmm.
that is a good part. Then friends, I made a lot of friends, even if even now I still remember and miss my friends from my bachelor's. Many
Mm.
of them have married and busy, no more time. Then if I can't say memories because I'm still in India, but I'll miss having small bills because where I go there'll be much and higher bills for me on the table. So India is cheap in terms of bills and it's affordable in other words.
Got it.
So
Got it.
If you ask me this question in the future, I would say I miss affordable life of India.
Got it. Got it. Got it. If you were to advise or if you were to give some recommendations to the ones who are looking at India to come and study, what do you recommend? What's your advice to them?
Yeah, all I can say is for them to have a purpose of them coming, not just escape. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them are, they can say they just want to change the environment. Yes, it is good, but if you want to change the environment with the education without a purpose, it's playing with your life. Then they come in India and they do the course they don't like. That's when they don't have the purpose and start doing other things which are not good, whether illegal and they face the laws. Of course, the laws will punish them. But if they come with a purpose, they won't get time for any other thing that can divert them from their purpose. That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I want them to balance life. Because yeah, in classroom it's good, but there's also other life ahead which you also be living in. So balancing life, balancing education, and make connections that will help them.
Mm-hmm. So go
And
around and make
enjoy,
friends.
yes, yes. And let them enjoy what they're seeing. Let them explore.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Yes.
think, Lagnan, you are fortunate enough to go around and meet people, or is it possible for any international student?
Come again, sir?
I was saying, do you see that, I mean, you were
Yes.
fortunate enough to just go around and meet people, or is it possible for every international student to go around and meet or explore?
Exploring, yes, you can explore, but again, your character matters a lot.
Hmm. Talk more about it.
Okay. Wait. In terms of approaching people, or in terms of traveling, moving around, I want to know, like, you're asking me about approaching people or exploring by moving around and see India.
Yeah, moving around, exploring India and moving around.
Okay, that comes with finance,
Hmm.
which becomes a barrier for many people.
Hmm. Hmm. No, you talked about
So
character.
it means
You talked about character. What do you mean? What are you saying?
the character I just brought in for approaching people, not traveling
Okay.
around. Of course, if you travel, you need to approach people. So it depends. People will come in the way you are also approaching them. Some of them are not used to Africans. They'll
Hmm.
still say, "What's like? Who are these people?" They're not used, but the way you approach them matters. That's when character comes in. And also, you meet, of course, I promise you that you meet many people in India who will be welcoming, and that will be helpful. And then for traveling, it's for you to. Internet is there, so you have to know which places and this, and how which budget is this and this. Then you budget for, even if you have a goal of 1 year, within 1 year you can plan and reach there.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm. Got it. Got it. Got it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Wilson. I mean, it was wonderful learning your journey. And what are your future plans? You are going to finish your PhD probably in 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, 4 years, 5 years, probably 4 to 5
Okay. Then
years.
what are your
Yes.
plans? I mean, do you want to are you looking at continue to be in India, or how are you looking at your future?
9 to 10 years will be enough for me to be in India. I
Uh-huh.
will need to explore other places of the world, have a family, but again also go for postdoc degree. I want to go for postdoctorate because I want to reach on the top. Believe like the life is like a ladder. Down it is too much crowded. But as you move up, there are few people. So that's why I'm beyond those few people on the top. So I feel
Got
like
it.
PhD won't be enough for me. I want to continue.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
If okay, got it. Got it. So if you can if you were to describe all your journey in India in one word, how do you describe?
In one word can be hard, but all I've seen
You
is
can pick
good.
you can pick more than one word.
I can say India is a welcoming country with welcoming people, affordable, that gives quality education, which
Mm,
is the reason why I'm here. Yeah, and
yeah,
India
get
is
that.
beautiful. It depends where you want to be.
Mm,
India
mm.
is having everything that you want in this world. So
Wow.
it
Wow,
depends
means
on
a
you
lot.
what you want to see.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. If I ask you to give one message to Marifa community members, what is that one message you would like to give it to Marifa members?
Okay. Uh, Maarifaa is nice, and if I see the best, okay, I'll just say like Maarifaa is doing great, and the job we are doing, there are many people doing it, but the uniqueness I see and people have ignored is like, as I said, I've mentioned some people come without a purpose and end up wasting time and also maybe study what they don't want or what they didn't like. That they lacked career guidance, which they're doing. And again, at the end, you're also trying to see which how are the people. You're still following up how your people did and how are they still performing. Let's say study in India program. Yes, it's providing opportunities. Then from there, it's up to you. But for Marifa, they want to continue and see what's going on and still find opportunities for the people. So Marifa is doing a great job and keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Great. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you for being part of our journey. Thank you for being one of our support systems. You were always there whenever we want to talk to you. And you are one of our, I personally feel you are definitely a purpose of what we are doing, purpose of Marifa. Um, you are part of our journey. Thank you very much for
Just
being there.
reminded me, one guy, he's he's old, he's almost 60 years. He came here in India for masters and now he also finished his PhD in India. But he had the zeal of studying, even though he was very old and also living the same environment with old young kids. It was very hard for him. Plus, the character wasn't and culture wasn't meeting other people around because it was very hard to control him. Yet he's old, so he had the perception that Indians are not good. Indians are bad, very bad people. But there is one incident that happened. He traveled to another city. Then he missed his train and he had no money. He called me. In that process of calling me, I didn't know what I'm gonna help him, but I knew I have a friend, one Indian friend who's in that city. I called him, I told him like the person is like my father. He's stuck. The man what he did, he rushed to the train station, he took him, he booked for him a hotel, he paid his money. Also after I paid his transport, and when the guy reached at his final destination, he told me, like, I'm sorry, I thought Indians are bad, but this person has made me clean and forget all the sins of Indians.
Wow.
Indians are good people.
Wow. I would love to meet that person. I would love to meet that person and learn his experience. Please connect me to that individual so that I would love to learn his experience.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And look forward to see you in Hyderabad. Please come to Hyderabad whenever you get time. Until then, thank you very
Sure,
much.
sure. Thank